Money speaks a language. It has a voice, powerful and clear. Yet, most people are financially illiterate. They cannot understand what it says. If you don't learn to speak this language, you will always work for someone who does. This is a fundamental truth. It is often overlooked in our society, but it holds the key to your future. It's time to learn, listen, and lead. This language isn't just about numbers. It's more than spreadsheets and bank statements. It involves patterns, principles, and unspoken rules. The wealthy understand these rules deeply. They use them to their advantage daily. This understanding shapes their decisions. It guides their actions towards abundance. It's a mindset as much as a skill set, a way of seeing the world of finance, and you can learn to see it too. Sadly, schools don't teach this crucial language. We learn history, science, and literature. But the practical language of money? It's missing. This educational gap leaves many unprepared. We step into the world ready for a job, but not ready to build true wealth. This silence in our education system is costly. It perpetuates a cycle of financial struggle. It keeps many from achieving their dreams. It's a system that needs an update. This lack of knowledge can feel isolating. You might wonder why others get ahead. While you seem to be treading water, it's not about luck or being less capable. It's often about not knowing the rules. The rules of the game of money. This essay is your invitation to learn them, to finally understand what's been unsaid, to equip yourself with financial wisdom. Your journey to financial clarity starts now. Money is not a mysterious force. It operates on clear patterns and principles. Think of them like the laws of physics. They are consistent and predictable. Understand these principles, and you gain control. It opens doors you never saw. What they possess is financial understanding. It allows them to build and sustain wealth. The power is within your reach. This essay is designed to be your guide. Decode the language of money. Break down complex ideas into simple terms. No jargon, just clear insights. Empower you with knowledge. Show you how money works. Make informed decisions. Take control of your financial destiny. This journey is for everyone. Learning to speak the language of money is possible. It is not reserved for financial experts or for those who studied economics at university. It requires a willingness to learn. It requires an open mind and a little effort. With the right guidance, you can achieve fluency. You can master the concepts that build wealth. You are capable of understanding these principles and applying them to your own life. Believe in your ability to learn and grow. By the end of this journey, you will see. You will understand how money really operates. You will know how to make it work for you. Not the other way around, as is so common. Imagine moving from financial confusion to clarity. Imagine feeling confident about your money choices. This is the transformation that awaits. It's about gaining control and peace of mind. It's about building a more secure future. A future where money serves your goals. This is more than just reading an essay. It is the first step on a path to empowerment. A path to financial independence and freedom. The concepts you learn here can change your life. If you are ready to stop feeling lost. If you are ready to take charge. Then you are in the right place. Let us begin this important journey together. Your financial future is waiting for you. Let's unlock its full potential right now. To truly speak the language of money, you must first understand its core vocabulary. At the heart of this language lies the concept of an asset. An asset is anything that puts money into your pocket, or value that can generate income for you. They are the foundation upon which wealth is built. Imagine having a team of dedicated employees. They just keep working, generating income for you. Assets are like employees that never sleep. They work to make you wealthier, even when you are not actively working. So, what kind of things are assets? Stocks and bonds that pay dividends or appreciate are assets. These items don't just sit there. They actively contribute. They are the tools for creating lasting prosperity. The language of money teaches us to focus on acquiring assets. It's about making your money work for you. Now that you understand assets, let's look at their opposite. We must talk about liabilities. What is a liability? It's equally simple. A liability is anything that takes money out of your pocket. These are things that cost you money to own or maintain. They do not generate income for you. Instead, they represent financial obligations. They can quietly drain your resources if you are not careful. Understanding liabilities is just as important as understanding assets. Recognizing them is vital for your financial health. If assets are your diligent employees, liabilities are different. Liabilities are like leeches, slowly draining your financial energy. They attach themselves to your finances and draw resources away. They can make it harder to save and invest. They can keep you trapped in a cycle of working just to pay bills. The more liabilities you have, the more your wealth is diminished. Or, at the very least, the harder it is to build. It's like trying to fill a bucket with holes in it. You must identify these drains on your finances, and then you must manage them wisely. What are some common examples of liabilities? Many people own liabilities without fully realizing their impact. A car loan for a vehicle that depreciates rapidly is a liability. Credit card debt with high interest rates is a major wealth drainer. Personal loans for consumer goods often fall into this category. Even a primary home, while providing shelter, has ongoing costs. Mortgage payments, property taxes, and maintenance take money out. While it can appreciate, it doesn't typically put cash in your pocket monthly. It's crucial to distinguish what builds wealth versus what consumes it. This clarity helps you make smarter financial decisions. Minimizing liabilities is a cornerstone of financial fluency. It's not about depriving yourself of everything. It's about making conscious choices. Choices that prioritize your long-term financial well-being. Every pound or dollar not spent servicing a liability is a pound or dollar that can be used to acquire an asset. This is how you shift the balance in your favor. Reducing financial drains allows you to build your money-making team. It's a powerful strategy for accelerating your journey to wealth. Control your liabilities, or they will control you. Understanding the language of money means distinguishing key terms. Income is the money you receive regularly. It could be your salary or business profits. Wealth, however, is what you own and accumulate. It's the total value of your assets minus liabilities. Wealth represents financial security and freedom. Convert your income into wealth by acquiring assets. This builds a strong financial foundation. Let's delve deeper into the nature of income itself. There are two fundamental types of income, active and passive. Active income is earned by trading your time and effort. Your salary or freelance fees are active income. Passive income is money earned with minimal ongoing effort. It allows you to earn while you sleep or travel. This is the income that builds true, lasting independence. It is the goal for anyone serious about wealth. Our schools teach us history, science, and the arts. We learn to read, write, and perform complex calculations. However, there's a glaring omission: the practical language of money. We're taught how to get a job, but not how to manage or grow our earnings. Traditional education focuses on creating good employees. We learn to follow instructions and meet deadlines. But it doesn't teach us how to build our own wealth or become financially independent. The lessons center on earning a paycheck, not creating assets. This shapes our financial perspectives from a young age. It conditions us to see a job as the only path to financial security. Think about your own school experience. How many hours were dedicated to understanding compound interest, budgeting, or investing? This lack of financial education implies money management isn't a core skill. As young adults, we step into the world armed with academic knowledge, but often as financial novices. We make crucial financial decisions with little guidance. Without a solid foundation in money's language, mistakes are common. These early mistakes can have long-lasting consequences. This is why so many people never learn to speak money's language. We are schooled for employment, not for empowerment. This oversight leaves us vulnerable and unprepared. The current economic system benefits from financial illiteracy. When people don't understand money, they are more easily influenced. They become reliant on systems that may not serve their best interests. Consider the industries built around consumer credit and complex financial products. A financially illiterate population is a more profitable market. They are more likely to accumulate debt and less likely to question fees. This lack of financial fluency creates a cycle of earning, spending, and borrowing. People work hard for their money, but without understanding asset building, it flows out. This keeps individuals dependent on their next paycheck. They remain in the realm of active income, never truly building wealth. Think about who benefits when you don't understand your mortgage terms or investment options. The answer is institutions that profit from these situations. The system rewards knowledge. Those who understand it navigate it to their advantage. Those who don't pay more for their ignorance. This hinders their journey to financial freedom. The message often promoted is one of consumption. Buy now, pay later. This constant encouragement to spend makes it harder to save and invest. If people were taught to prioritize saving and investing, spending patterns would shift. Understanding this systemic aspect is about recognizing the environment we operate in and empowering ourselves to navigate it more wisely. Beyond educational gaps and systemic influences, there are internal barriers. These are the invisible chains of fear and limiting mindsets. Many people fear managing money, fearing costly mistakes. The subject of finance can feel overwhelming and intimidating. This fear often leads to avoidance. People don't engage with their finances beyond basic bill paying. This fear keeps the language of money a closed book for them. Then there are deeply ingrained limiting beliefs about money. Money is the root of all evil. Rich people are greedy. I'm not good with numbers. These beliefs act as powerful deterrents. They create a psychological wall, preventing learning and growth. If you believe wealth is bad or you're incapable, why would you pursue it? These mindsets are often absorbed from our environment and culture. They shape our relationship with money. Changing your mindset is as crucial as learning financial facts. You must believe you can learn and deserve financial well-being. Overcoming these fears and false beliefs is a critical first step. It requires honesty and a willingness to challenge your own thoughts. Recognize that learning the language of money is a skill, like any other. Breaking these invisible chains opens up a world of possibility. Our financial habits and attitudes are rarely formed in a vacuum. They are often echoes of what we learned from our families. Generational beliefs about money carry immense weight. If you grew up in a household where money was a constant source of stress, you may have inherited anxieties or a lack of knowledge. Parents who struggled financially might unintentionally pass on their fears. These patterns can be passed down quietly, becoming deeply ingrained. Consider the financial lessons modeled by your parents. Did they save diligently, invest wisely, and discuss finances openly? Or were they trapped in debt, living paycheck to paycheck? These early experiences shape our financial blueprint. Children absorb the attitudes and behaviors around them. If wealth was viewed with suspicion, that perspective can become a self-fulfilling prophecy. Understanding these generational echoes is crucial. It helps us identify the roots of our own financial behaviors. Socio-economic background also plays a significant role. Those from less privileged backgrounds may face more systemic hurdles. This can create a sense of helplessness or a belief that wealth is out of reach. Breaking these generational patterns is challenging, but not impossible. It requires conscious effort and a commitment to learning a new way. You have the power to write a new financial story for yourself. We live in a world that constantly bombards us with messages that scream for our immediate attention and spending. New gadgets, fast fashion, dream holidays, the latest cars. Marketing taps into our desires, promising happiness through consumption. This culture of instant gratification makes it difficult to prioritize long-term financial goals. Why save for a distant future when you can enjoy something today? This is a powerful psychological pull that many succumb to. The keeping up with the Joneses mentality is pervasive. We see an illusion of affluence on social media and in our communities. This can create pressure to spend money we don't have, to acquire things we don't need, simply to project an image. This focus on outward appearances often comes at a steep internal cost. It diverts resources from saving and investing. Building wealth requires discipline and patience. It often means choosing delayed gratification. It means saying no to some immediate wants for future opportunities. The instant hit of pleasure from a purchase is tangible, while the rewards of long-term investing can feel abstract. Learning to resist the allure of instant gratification is key. True financial freedom is worth more than fleeting pleasures of consumption. To truly speak the language of money, you need more than just vocabulary. You need a framework, a solid structure. This is where the 4 core pillars of money fluency come into play. Think of them as the essential supports for a strong financial house. Mastering these pillars means you become the architect of your financial life. These pillars provide the blueprint for lasting wealth. They are your guide to building true financial security. The 4 pillars are earning, saving, investing, and protecting. Each one is crucial. Each plays a distinct role. They are interconnected, like the legs of a sturdy table. Strength in one pillar often bolsters the others. Weakness in one can compromise your entire financial structure. True money fluency means giving attention to all 4. This holistic view separates the financially savvy from those who drift along. These pillars are not hidden secrets, known only to the elite. They are fundamental principles, available to everyone. They are actionable strategies you can learn and apply. This part of our journey is about understanding these pillars deeply. We will explore each one in detail. Embrace these pillars, for they are the keys to unlocking financial freedom. The first pillar of wealth is earning. Your ability to earn money fuels your financial engine. Without income, there's nothing to save or invest. Enhance your earning potential by developing high-income skills. Skills that solve valuable problems for others. The more value you provide, the more you can earn. Your capacity to earn is your greatest personal asset. It's the source from which all other assets can be built. Invest in yourself continuously. Commit to lifelong learning and skill development. Your skills, knowledge, and experience directly influence your income. The more you learn, the more you can earn. Never underestimate the power of self-investment. Consider various avenues for additional income. This could be a side hustle based on a passion or hobby, perhaps starting a small online business. Move beyond dependence on one paycheck. Cultivate an entrepreneurial mindset. Always look for opportunities. Your financial engine runs more powerfully with diverse income streams. Once your earning engine is running, the next crucial pillar is saving. Saving is the act of setting aside a portion of your income for future use. True saving is a deliberate, prioritized action. Saving is your first line of defense. The most effective way to save is to pay yourself first. Set up automatic transfers from your checking account to your savings account. A key purpose of saving is to build an emergency fund. An emergency fund is your financial safety net. Saving gives you options. It gives you choices. It's the bedrock of your financial foundation. With a solid foundation of earning and saving, we move to the third pillar, investing. Saving protects your money. Investing makes your money grow. Investing means putting your money to work for you. It's about acquiring assets that have the potential to generate more money, or assets that can increase in value over time. Investing is the engine that drives your financial growth. It is how you truly make money work for you. The fourth and final pillar is protecting your money and assets. You can earn well, save diligently, and invest wisely. But if you don't protect what you've built, it can all be lost. Protection is about safeguarding your financial well-being. It's about defending your accumulated wealth and ensuring your ability to continue earning and growing. This pillar is often overlooked, but it is absolutely vital. It provides the security and resilience needed to navigate life's uncertainties. Think of it as the roof and walls of your financial house, keeping you safe from storms. When you understand the language of money, you notice something profound. The wealthy perceive resources differently. For many, money is a tool for acquiring things. They trade time for a paycheck. The wealthy understand a deeper truth. Time is their most precious asset. They use money to buy back their time. This shift in perspective is fundamental. They outsource tasks that consume time. They invest in systems and technologies. By buying back hours, they free themselves up. They focus on activities that generate higher returns, or simply enjoy more leisure and time with loved ones. This contrasts with common spending habits. Many are caught in a cycle of working long hours, only to spend on depreciating assets or fleeting pleasures. The wealthy view possessions differently. They might own beautiful things, but the primary driver is different. Is it an investment that will grow? They spend on experiences that enrich their lives, or on assets that generate more income or time. This distinction in purchasing philosophy is key. Time, once spent, is gone forever. This realization influences their financial decisions. They see money as a tool to reclaim control over their schedule, to live life more on their own terms. It's about living a richer life with more autonomy and fulfillment. Valuing time above all else is a cornerstone of how the wealthy use money differently. Another way the wealthy use money differently is through leverage. Leverage means using something to maximum advantage. It's about achieving a larger result than individual effort could produce. Most people earn money through direct labor, trading hours for dollars. The wealthy seek ways to apply leverage. They multiply efforts without multiplying hours. This shift is from working hard to working smart. Leverage can provide exponential returns. It's about creating systems where one unit of effort generates multiple units of output. Intelligent use of leverage is a powerful engine for wealth creation. It allows entrepreneurs to build large, successful companies and investors to acquire significant portfolios of assets. Leverage amplifies both successes and risks. But the wealthy understand that calculated risk is part of the game. They build systems that work around the clock, moving from active income to scalable wealth. This is how they build true, lasting wealth. The language of returns, cash flow, and net worth focus. The wealthy speak a language centered on cash flow and net worth. Cash flow means the regular stream of income generated by their assets. From rental properties, dividends, business profits, or royalties. This consistent, often passive income is highly prized. Beyond cash flow, the ultimate scorecard for the wealthy is their net worth. Net worth is the total value of everything you own minus what you owe. This dual focus profoundly shapes their decisions. Opportunity cost. The unseen calculation of every choice. The wealthy use money differently through their awareness of opportunity cost. Opportunity cost is central to sound decision-making. It's the value of the next best alternative you forgo. Every choice to do one thing is also a choice to do something else. The wealthy incorporate this into their thinking. It's an unseen calculation guiding their financial behavior. They see beyond the immediate transaction. They ask, what is the opportunity cost? What else could this money achieve if invested? They weigh immediate satisfaction against long-term benefits. Their spending is deliberate and considered. This concept applies to business and investments too. They evaluate potential returns and risks. This requires a strategic and analytical mindset. It moves beyond emotional attachment and focuses on maximizing resource utility. This disciplined approach helps avoid costly mistakes. A keen understanding of opportunity cost leads to intentional living. It fosters a strategic and forward-thinking approach to all resources, not just money, but also time and energy. By considering what they give up, the wealthy align choices with their long-term vision. This prevents wasting resources on things that don't matter and directs resources towards lasting value. It's a subtle shift with profound implications for wealth. It's part of the unspoken language of money, the power of knowledge, your first words in finance. The journey to speaking the language of money begins with a single, powerful step. That step is the pursuit of knowledge. Financial literacy is not a gift bestowed upon a chosen few. It is a skill that anyone can learn at any stage of life. You do not need a special degree or a background in economics. What you need is the willingness to learn, to explore, to understand. The world of finance may seem intimidating from the outside, but like any new language, it can be broken down into understandable parts. Resources abound, waiting for you to tap into their wisdom. Your financial education starts the moment you decide to seek it. Personal finance books are exceptional teachers in this regard. They are often written by people who have navigated these waters successfully. They share insights, strategies, and principles in an accessible way. Many of these books can demystify complex topics like budgeting or investing. They translate financial jargon into plain, simple English. Countless individuals who are now financially secure credit their start to a book that opened their eyes and shifted their perspective on money. Find authors whose voices resonate with you, whose advice feels practical. This self-directed learning is an investment in your greatest asset, your mind. The knowledge you gain will become the foundation of your financial fluency. When you first venture into the world of financial literature, start with the basics. Look for books that cover fundamental concepts clearly. Topics such as creating a realistic budget are an excellent starting point. Understanding how to manage and reduce debt is another crucial area. Learn about the difference between assets and liabilities in practical terms. Grasp the foundational principles of saving and why it's so important. Some books offer simple introductions to the world of investing for beginners. The goal initially is not to become an expert overnight. Rather, it is to build a solid layer of foundational understanding. This core knowledge will empower you to take further steps with confidence. Remember, learning the language of money is not a one-time event. It is an ongoing process, a continuous journey of discovery and growth. Think of it like learning to speak French or Spanish. You wouldn't expect to be fluent after reading just one textbook. It requires consistent engagement, practice, and immersion in the subject. The financial world evolves, so continuous learning keeps you informed. New strategies emerge, and economic landscapes shift. That first book you pick up is just the beginning of a conversation with knowledge, a conversation with your future self. Embrace this journey of lifelong learning. It's a path to empowerment, illuminating your finances, tracking income and expenses. Shine a bright light on your financial reality. Diligently track your income and expenses. Know where your money comes from and where it goes. Tracking dispels financial fog, bringing clarity and control. It's the first step to commanding your financial life. Tracking uncovers the truth about your spending habits. Identify financial leaks where money disappears. Gain objective awareness, not guilt. This awareness is key for positive changes. Choose a tracking method that works for you. Apps can automate much of the tracking process. Knowing your numbers brings genuine empowerment. This clarity is the foundation for effective financial planning. Redirect cash towards savings or investments. Turn on the lights in your financial life, planting the seeds of growth. Embracing basic investing. Having gained knowledge and illuminated your current financial standing, you are ready. You are ready to explore the powerful concept of making your money grow. This is where investing comes into the picture, a crucial pillar of wealth. Many people feel intimidated by the idea of investing. They might think it's only for the rich or too complex to understand. Or they fear the risk of losing their hard-earned money. However, basic investing is accessible to almost everyone. It is a learnable skill, and you don't need a fortune to begin. The language of money includes the vocabulary of growth and compounding, and it's a dialect you can and must learn to speak. The most important advice for new investors is to start small and start now. You do not need to wait until you have a large sum of money. Even modest amounts, invested consistently over time, can grow significantly. This is thanks to the magic of compound interest, which we discussed earlier. Your money earns returns, and then those returns earn more returns. The earlier you start, the more time compounding has to work in your favor. Don't let the pursuit of perfection paralyze you into inaction. The goal is not to become a Wall Street wizard overnight. The goal is to get started, to plant those first seeds of financial growth. Action, however small, builds momentum and confidence. How can you begin your journey into the world of investing? Start by educating yourself about basic investment options. Low-cost index funds, or exchange-traded funds, also known as ETFs, are often recommended for beginners. These funds allow you to invest in a broad basket of stocks or other assets. This diversification helps to spread out and manage risk. Many online brokerage platforms offer easy access to these investments. Some even allow for micro-investing, where you can start with very small amounts. Crucially, take the time to understand the concept of risk tolerance. Never invest money that you cannot afford to lose, especially in the short term. Avoid chasing hot tips or get-rich-quick schemes. Slow and steady wins the race. Understand that your initial foray into investing is as much about education. It is about forming the habit and gaining practical experience, as it is about achieving spectacular financial returns immediately. You are learning the rhythm of the markets, how investments behave. You are building the discipline of regular contributions. You are overcoming the initial fear and inertia that holds so many back. This early experience is invaluable, laying the groundwork for future success. Think of it as learning a new dialect of the money language. The more you practice speaking it, the more fluent you will become. Your future self will thank you for starting this journey today. The mindset. Metamorphosis from consumer to creator of wealth. Beyond the books you read and the investments you make lies the transformation of your mindset. Move from being a passive participant to an active creator of your own wealth. This internal metamorphosis drives lasting change. It changes how you see money and therefore how you use it. The investor mindset sees money as a tool to build, a tool to acquire assets that generate more money and grow in value. This shift prioritizes tomorrow's security and freedom. How can you cultivate this mindset? Question your purchases. Is this a need or a want? What is the opportunity cost? See money as a team of employees you can deploy. Deploy them wisely to build your financial future. This shift from consumer to creator of wealth is your ultimate goal. It is the capstone of your journey to financial fluency. The echoes of fluency. Recapping your journey. We began this journey with a simple truth. Money speaks its own distinct language, how it holds the key to true financial power. It is the difference between working for money and having money work tirelessly for you. This understanding is your right. It is your path to greater control. Assets, your diligent money-making team. Liabilities, the quiet drains on your resources. We distinguished fleeting income from lasting wealth. We understood active work versus passive streams. These are the fundamental words, the building blocks. They form the grammar of financial communication. No longer should these concepts feel foreign or complex. They are tools you can now recognize and use. Clarity in these basics is your first victory. We also confronted why most people remain silent, why they never learn to speak this crucial language. Our schools often prepare us for jobs, not for wealth. The system itself can benefit from widespread ignorance. Fear, limiting beliefs, and generational echoes hold many back. The allure of instant gratification can cloud our judgment, but recognizing these barriers is the first step to dismantling their power over you. This knowledge empowers you to break free, to choose a different, more informed path. Finally, we built the very structure of fluency. The 4 core pillars: earning, saving, investing, protecting. Earning is about fueling your financial engine. Saving builds your essential foundation of security. Investing is where your money truly begins to grow. Protecting safeguards all that you diligently build. These pillars are not abstract theories. They are your practical blueprint for financial strength. Master them, and you master your financial destiny. They are the cornerstones of a secure future. Money working for you. Understanding the language of money changes your relationship with finances. You move from passenger to driver of your financial vehicle, no longer passively reacting to money matters, actively, confidently directing them. This shift is from financial anxiety to empowerment. Reclaiming agency over your economic life. Money becomes a tool for realizing your dreams. Make money work for you. This is the symphony of success, conducted by you. Embracing a future of financial wisdom. The journey to financial fluency starts today. It begins with your commitment to learn and to act. By reading personal finance books, gaining knowledge. By tracking your income and expenses, gaining clarity. By taking those first steps into basic investing, planting seeds, and shifting your mindset from consumer to creator of wealth. This empowerment is within your grasp. Built one decision, one action at a time. The power to change your financial life is yours. Start speaking the language of money today.